Well, good morning, everybody. We're just getting set to head on to continue our journey through New Brunswick, and we're going to go to Kingsbrae Gardens, which we're very excited about. They actually released the ladybugs, I think, at about 10:30, which the kids will love. And we just wanted to take a moment to thank the Fairmont Algonquin for allowing us such a wonderful stay in their hotel and making our time a lot easier. Kids had a great time in the pool last night. They're refreshed. We had one of the best sleeps of our trip, and I think we're ready to go and enjoy the day.
Yeah, off we go to have fun out there.
All right. See you soon.
So where are we standing now? Well, we're at the original children's garden here at Kingsbrae Garden. You can see a beautiful playhouse just behind us there with a mansard roof. It was built in 1894 for a little girl, Gladys Forster, who was only 5 years old. So that was a pretty nifty birthday present, I think. And when the property went out of the family, they donated the playhouse to Kingsbrae so kids would be able to enjoy it forever. And also that, of course, it wouldn't fall into disrepair.
Hey, Leslie, can you tell me a little bit about where we are?
Well, I think I'm going to get someone who's a little bit better at explaining it to do it, but I wish you could smell it because it's really wonderful.
We're in our chef's herbal garden. This is one of our demonstration gardens. We have these small plots that show different methods and styles of gardening. This one, we asked our favorite chefs in town, and we have quite a wonderful culinary range in St. Andrews, their favorite recipes. We planted the herbs that were in those recipes, and then we made up sheets with culture information and photos about the herbs, and then it also shows the recipes so people can look at those and think about where they might like to go for supper, because our cafe is only open till 6 July and August and 5 the rest of the year.
So I'm feeling a bit of magic around. Where is it that we are now?
Well, right now we're standing in our children's fantasy garden, and as you can see, it's really geared towards the children. We have quite a few different playhouses, and children are more than welcome to go in, play, enjoy. We have some picnic tables with some umbrellas as well, because actually every day in this garden at 1:30 we have a children's program.
Oh, great.
So all the young children can come down. We usually have an activity or craft or game to play with them. This year you can see that we have a few scarecrows that are up, and these are last year's scarecrow competition winners.
Oh, great.
The competition that we have is to raise money for the local food banks.
Oh, what a wonderful idea.
Last year was the first year, and then this year we'll get to see some scarecrows later on that are for this year's competition.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm going to check out some magic.
Sure. Well, we're leaving the gardens now. What did you think?
Oh, it was a wonderful day. It was way more than I could have ever expected. It's their philosophy is that you can touch and feel and smell, and that's totally okay. The kids had a great time. We had a great time. Weather was perfect. Food was delicious. Yay for us!
Here we are in the middle of New Brunswick, and one thing we've discovered is that there's not really much here. There's a lot of bush, a lot of trees, and right now we're on one of the main highways trying to get to Grand Falls, and that's where the GPS took us, so off we go on more dirt road. We're hoping that we don't run out of road here. It just keeps getting narrower and narrower, but I just saw a car pass, so that's a good sign. I'm happy to see it. Because if you look ahead here, this road that we're on is actually becoming this narrow dirt track. And there's grass growing up in the shoulder, so it means that people, you know, typically this is single lane traffic. And we're hoping that it actually continues to be a road until we get to the next intersection that we need to.
Good luck.
Wish us luck. So a few minutes ago you asked me how much longer on this crazy road, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much longer is it?
About 45 kilometers. Not very funny, actually. I was asking you, should we put helmets on the children? It's like being in a rally race.
Well, good thing we got these new tires. Wow, 45K of this. Only in a Jeep. Well, here we are at the Grand Falls Gorge, and it's absolutely stunning to watch the water that's coming over here. They say that right now, or earlier in the spring, it has about 90% of the water volume that Niagara Falls experiences. So an absolutely tremendous amount of water. Now, it's not quite this dramatic all the time, but there was enough water in the spring that it actually did wash out the power station. So it's not producing any power right now, which it should be doing, but what a view. Hey Leslie, what just happened to us at McDonald's?
Okay, so they said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but can you pull ahead? Because we had an order that they had to do. When she came out, she's like, oh, I put in 2 extra pies and a toy because I felt really bad because they were little. They are so nice in Grand Falls. It's unbelievable.
So what's the moral of the story?
Come to Grand Falls. How's it going?
Well, as Leslie just put it, I feel like we're in a family version of Amazing Race. We are currently behind our Tourism New Brunswick contact, who's rushing us off to see the play because we're going to be late. We're supposed to be there to see the stuff behind the scenes. May not happen, but everybody's so nice here. I can't believe it. Like, she's carting us all the way across the country to see this thing. It's wonderful. So, come to New Brunswick. Wow, look at the crowd. Thank you.
C'est loin dans l'avenir.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Have Fun Out There. I'm here with Etienne Duchesne.
That's right.
Is that correct? And we've been fortunate enough to be in the park here and to actually see some live theater. And maybe you can tell me a little bit about your production.
Yes. It's actually it's the summer theater that draws the most attendance in the country.
Yes,
10,000 people came to see it last year. And what's unusual about it is that the 25 singers, dancers, and comedians, the average age of those people is 12 years old.
Wow!
So it's quite unique in the country, and even in all the francophonie, it's the only permanent theater like that in 45 francophone countries.
Really?
Yep.
Well, we certainly are glad that we were here for that, and we want to thank you very much for letting us see your show.
Well, merci beaucoup. I enjoyed that you came, and I hope you'll talk to your viewers everywhere.
We will. We'll tell all of Canada. Merci beaucoup.